What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here. Now, yesterday I went on a journey, man. On a journey that truly, One Piece was the thing that taught me, man. That is that, through your journey and through your adventures, oftentimes are better than the goal. Or, once you achieve that goal, it is also going to be equally satisfying because you went on that adventure and that journey with your friends. And yesterday, I met a whole bunch of people that I've never met before in my entire life, and we became like family. Why? Because we were all in war together. We were all waiting. I got in line at 9 in the morning. I waited 16 hours to get this awesome sauce right here, ladies and gentlemen. This awesome sauce that I've been non-stop playing since last night, ladies and gentlemen. This awesome sauce, known as The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Mother Flippin' Wild, godly. I mean, I'm so in love with the game that I can't even put it down. Because I went to my grandma's house and I took the thing with me, right? I was playing it portably. Guys, you're not gonna believe, dude. Earlier today, I was taking a dump and I just took it in there with me. And I was playing. I was like, dude. So, I mean, on the tablet itself, it looks so and it works so well. Putting it on the TV, it just wherever, man. It's Breath of the Wild, man, dude. I'm obsessed. I love this game so much, yo. Like, I can't stop. It's like an obsession. But I have to go to work later, so I said, no, I gotta read it. I gotta read it now. If not, it's not gonna be read until way later on. So, guys, like I was saying before, man, yesterday I really on this adventure to find the switch piece on Raftel, man. I met a lot of awesome people that, throughout the entire day, all we did was just talk with each other because we didn't have anything else, all that time there was no charger around. We weren't able to use our phones or whatever the case may be. I would pull out every once in a while to keep you guys updated on like how long was left and whatnot. But honestly, it was just us communicating with each other, talking and sharing our experiences and memories and whatnot. And it was a blast yesterday, man. All of us, getting hyped over Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild and midnight release itself. It was such a glorious time, man. And the end result was even better than the minute released. I mean, the game is godly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm obsessed. Look at this thing. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, come on, man. I've been waiting for the Breath of the Wild for so long, man, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy it's here, guys, and I'll continue to go into like swimwear. I love this thing so much. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time! Because I didn't read it yesterday, man. I have been off of social media to avoid Legend of Zelda spoilers and this series spoilers. Now, I mean, ask yourself, Recon, I thought you weren't gonna do anything. I thought you were just gonna play Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. And that may be factual, but I had to take a certain break for two reasons. Number one was because it was running out of battery, so I had to plug it into the dock again. So I put it on there, I took off the Joy-Cons, and I said, all right, it's time. And number two is because it's time to read the best-selling manga in history. The time has come to read the third best-selling comic of all time. The time has come to read, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only One Piece, man. And I'll tell you this, bro. Like legit, man. Yesterday, I mean, the power of, or I should say the lessons that I was taught by this series could not have been any more true than yesterday, man. Met a lot of random people that became like best of friends just because we were all in war together, waiting this long for, and going towards the same goal. And it was beautiful, man. Yesterday was awesome sauce, guys. And then the end result right here, the Switch piece is home, and Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is way better than I could have possibly even imagined, man. It's a phenomenal game, but let's go ahead and get right here into the chapter, man. Now, whenever I opened this up, I saw the Hancock thing, and I was like, Jesus, by the gods! And cover page requests Hancock and join the pool, Saitama Prefecture, Ultra 7. And this person has good taste, dude. I mean, she looks a lot like post-time skip Robin here. She really does. But man, Chapter 857, Rook. Let's do this, man. The greatness of Whole Cake Island. Sweet City outskirts. Jinbei showed up? Yo, they're still talking. We're still in the Luffy and Sanji stuff. Yeah, I was totally surprised too. So Nami's safe then. I'm so relieved. But anyway, now we've just got to think about how we can meet up with everyone. They'll all be stoked once they hear you coming back. She. God, I love this man. Yeah, he's holding out his hand in the rain. I can't possibly look Nami in the eye after everything I'm done. Nami and Ko were more worried than anyone after all. That's true. That is a factual statement. And in spite of that, I caused them all this terrible grief. Oh, the rain's letting up. Mirror world. Oh, wait a minute. It says, hold on. Go back. So, yeah, it's raining, and then Luffy, like, he holds out his hand. And after Luffy tells him, you're coming back, he says, oh, the rain's letting up. That it's no longer raining, man. It'll be sunny now, man. It's been raining for a while. The storm has been going insane. But now for us, it'll be sunny once more, man. We will see the sun. That's awesome sauce, dude. That's absolutely amazing. Mirror world, there they are. You think they'll be able to hear us, even though even through these tiny mirror fragments? The last mirror we used to talk with you was broken while I was on top of this giant tree monster who called himself King Baum. King Baum. Never mind. King Baum. There has to be at least a couple of pieces laying around that area. Hey, Luffy! I love this panel right down here where we're seeing everything from an overhead perspective. It's a really, really nice panel. I love Nami, love Chopper's perspective. It looks really cool. Let me see. Sweet City Outskirts. Hey! Luffy, are you there? That's Chopper's voice. Let me see. Hey! Found that it's coming from this little piece of mirror. Luffy! Can you hear me? Why is there a voice coming from the mirror? Sanji shook. He's like, what is this contraption? Is it the Switch? Is it the Nintendo Switch? It's a long story, but all you need to know is that Chopper's inside the mirror with everyone else. Chopper, are you guys all right? Luffy, you're really there. I'm so glad. Let me see. Luffy, do you have Sanji with you? Yeah, he's right here. What about you? We were able to find and rescue everyone from inside the mirrors, Luffy. Damn right. And what's more, Brook was actually able to get his hands on a copy of the Pony Clip. Yo, Brook, the MVP. The MVP, man. Getting ruins around here. Oh, no. Nami was the one that stated that. Nami stated that, and then Carrot stated that, and then Chopper stated that. Well, really, you guys really are the best. You're gonna be praised. You won't make me happy or anything, you bastard. Hey, you bastard. You dunderhead. Oh, man. See, Carrot, yeah, the stuff like this really makes me happy that Carrot has joined along for this adventure. She's an awesome addition to the crew. Luffy, it's great that Sanji's with you. I love that Chopper gag. Luffy, it's great that Sanji's with you, but were you able to reach an understanding? Pedro, man, Sanji's not coming back to us yet. Starting now, we're gonna bust up Big Mom's tea party and wedding. You're damn right! And save Sanji's family. Once we're done, Sanji will come back to us. Big Luffy, we're talking about a Yonko here. The last thing I want to endanger, last thing I want is to endanger Nami because of my own selfishness. Okay, that's classic Sanji right there. Luffy, that's why. And you see everyone. Yay! Wait, what happened? That's your problem. Or you had a fight with Luffy, so I was Oh, they said screw it. Yo, Sanji's the only one worried it's a Yonko. Everyone else is like, Sanji's coming back? Let's do this thing. Let's crash this party. Yeah! I see that. That's why I love the Straw Hats, man. That's why I love the Straw Hats. I mean, you could tell that something like that wasn't possible because Brooke said young lady. Yo, he doesn't care, man. He could run up into Big Mom's grill and start boxing. But still, yo, that was beautiful. Look back. If we were talking about Yonko, the last thing I want is to endanger everyone. No endanger Nami because of my own selfishness. That's why. And then you see right here where everybody's eyes are covered up. And everybody's like, yeah, like, hell yeah, man, that's what we gotta do to get back Sanji. Let's do it. Let's crash this thing. That was your problem. I heard you had a huge fight with Luffy. I was crazy. Where were you, dummy? I'm just so happy, you dummy. You simpleton. So as long as we do that, Sanji will come back to the crew, right? And they don't care, man. As long as you come back, we will do whatever it takes, bro. Sanji, you know this. You were with us in Enies lobby. Nami, and Sanji, regarding the matter of you throwing me down into the depths of fear itself, I'll never. And Nami said, "Screw it! I'll never forgive you." And the speech bubble itself pierces him. The speech bubble pierced him. Screw it! It's over. It surpassed the Switch. Look, the speech bubble came out and pierced him. What? If someone attempts to tell me that Nami is not the strongest character in One Piece now, then I don't know what to say. Her words go through the realms of manga. I mean, her power is not simply constrained to the pages. Her words pierce dudes out here, man. But look at this Nami panel right here, yo. She's pissed. She's like, I will never forgive you. And Sanji gets pierced by the flippin' speech bubble, man. Genius by Oda. You gotta be kidding me. This dude got pierced by a speech bubble. Screw the switch. This right here is revolutionized. Now that's revolutionary. You're taking a speech, but you're saying this. You know, if someone attempts to tell me Nami's the strongest character in One Piece again, I'll bring up this panel. Chapter 857, page 9. Chapter 857, page 9. Nami's the strongest character in One Piece confirmed. That's it. Her words go through the realms and constraints of manga. F it! But I suppose I can put it behind me for the time being. The tea party's just around the corner after all. Lucy, so I'm gonna bring you back. You're gonna have to drag you. Got it, Sanji? How could you be proposing to me, Nami? I mean, you might as well be, man. This all makes me feel oddly relieved. Oh, man. That's Nami's love for you right there. Look at Chopper. Chopper over here with the teary-eyed fella right here, man. Oh, God. Well, then, Luffy, we all know what we've got to do. Yeah, but now that I think of it, Sanji's big sis saved my life. Reiju. Then we must save her at all costs. But that's easier said than done, even though we don't necessarily have to take out Big Mom herself. Every time Mama has a tea party, she looks forward to it from the bottom of her heart. To destroy all that would mean to incite the full-blown wrath of one of the Yonko. Luffy was prepared to do that from Fisherman Island. Luffy was prepared to do that from all the way back then, you know? And what's more, it seems you've already been confronted by various ministers. But within the Big Mom Pirates, they are but the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg? So, wait. And there will surely be many fierce warriors even above even them in attendance at the tea party. So it's true. It's confirmed. At the tea party, Big Mom will have her strongest there. There will be many fierce warriors above in attendance at the tea party. And not to mention, look at these dudes. Look at these dudes. Look at this guy with a crooked hat. Another one has a freaking Reaper scythe. He has a cross on his eye. What the heck? Yo, this tea party's gonna have some dudes. And not to mention the emperors of the underworld invited from various nations from across the seas. As for we're standing against them, there are merely 10 of us. They don't include us in the mist. Oh, Brule, don't go fudging the numbers. There's merely 8 of you, not 10. And you can all go and get yourselves murdered as far as I'm concerned. Luffy, I already talked about this with everyone on this side, but forgive me for changing the subject, for there's something you need to hear. Do you know of Capone Bege? Yo, is Jinbei about to reveal it? From last chapter with the Fixer, Bobbins. I guess, let me wiggle this right quick. Just feeling this thing, man. You gotta smell it sometimes, you know, just to make sure it's actually true. Yeah, he's the guy who made off with Sanji, right? He's one of the worst generation. In other words, one of your contemporaries. In his native West Blue, there are 5 enormous mafias which have the underworld of the entire sea under their control. My, the 5 great families of the West and the 5 bosses of those mafias. Where's the Vongola? Where's the Vongola at, man? Is Capone the 11th boss? One of them is none other than Gang Bege himself. The moniker Gang comes from the remnants of his younger days, and he was one crazy whippersnapper. Well, damn, Jinbei, a whippersnapper? Back in my day, there were several whippersnappers. Out there in the grass, man. Oh, damn darn whippersnappers that wouldn't stop hitting my lawn, man. Motherfuckers. He became famous as a loose cannon, you see. I've heard that he's the sort of man who'd cut off animals' heads and laugh as he watched the writhing bodies. Holy crap. What? That's beyond terrible. And if you change animals to organizations, they met the very same fate at his hands. Well, damn, Capone. Gee, even back in his younger days, he was already gunning for the heads of the bosses of the underworld. Yo, Capone's backstory is going to be GOAT. Even if they commanded an entire family, he'd go straight for the head of any boss who dared resist him and no one else. But in spite of all that, he showed no interest in improving his status or acquiring territory. He stole money and precious items and nothing else. Holy crap. In spite of that, he showed no interest in improving his status or acquiring territory. He just stole money and precious items. From then on, he sat back and watched the blood-soaked struggles for power. He merely laughed as he watched the powers that be in the underworld panic. Saying he's a man with bad taste would be an understatement. Holy... I mean, I knew Capone was dangerous. Yo! Now think back. However, in this world, it's an eye for an eye. Before long, those who would seek revenge on him came for his head in droves. And yet that was all fun and games for Bege. He had an ironclad fortress awaiting them and sent them packing with their tails between their legs, laughing all the while. Capone, man! And once he grew bored of his dominance of the land, he set out to the seas, but his methodologies didn't change. I don't know why it's hard to say that. He quickly gained infamy by taking only the heads of renowned pirate captains, but leaving their crews intact. Why are you telling this to all of us now, Jinbei? Even when he journeyed out to sea, he was continuously chased by those seeking revenge. And to someone like that, there's no better hiding place than under the umbrella of a Yonko. That makes sense. So Bege became a subordinate of Big Mom's, and now his sharp wariness and warida. In addition to his defensive prowess, have had their value acknowledged. And as of this tea party, he's finally earned the title of Rook as a combatant in Big Mom's forces, and has been given full authority over the security detail of the event. That changes everything. That changes everything. He is the one in charge of the security of the event? If Capone decides to say screw it, the entire thing will be put up in the shambles. He is the security. You know, like in Gintama, whenever every single time they bring up like a police joke, they're like, oh, somebody call the police. I am the police. You know, Capone, if he fucks somebody up, you know, he takes out his gun. Doom. Man, I am security. Like what are you gonna do about it? I am security. Like what? Here he is the law. Capone. And the title of Rook. Man, since he and his men will be on guard, that means there will be no one to get in his way. The main event, the Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, the John Cena versus AJ Styles of this event. The tea party is the wedding ceremony, and as you know, Big Mom is planning on slaughtering every one of the event smokes at the ceremony and obtaining all of the Germa for herself. But amidst all the festivities, Bege, look at this panel, he looks sick. Bege intends to take Big Mom's head then and there. And he can do it. I mean, that's genius. While Big Mom is occupied with the Vince Smokes, and obviously Capone must have been happy as hell when he saw the Straw Hats, he was like, you know what? Screw it, man. They're going to cause even more of an uproar than usual. So then with the Straw Hats involved, Big Mom's going for the Vince Smokes. And while they're done with that, you know, Straw Hats, Capone probably had that in mind too. The Straw Hats were going to cause a huge uproar, and then in the midst of all of that, Capone would just be able to sneak up behind him. Straight up, boom, you're done. You're done. Intends to take Big Mom's head in there, but it couldn't be that. It couldn't possibly be that simple. Capone has to know what each of their weaknesses are. I mean, he's been there for a while, so he probably knows like what their weaknesses are. But still, I mean, even with having a plan like that, to take out a Yonko out of nowhere like that is still going to be a tough feat. Holy flagnards! Are you serious? Is Tea Party just steeped with conspiracy? Luffy asked for Peckhams, who guided you all here. The truth is, he was taken by Bege and his cohorts. It was offered to become an accomplice with their schemes. Peckhams? So that's where he went. Oh, snap. Peckhams, who has a strong sense of duty, refused the offer. And in order to ensure that he was kept quiet, he was shot and dropped into the seas for the sharks to feed on him. I was looking for him. He was found by one of my comrades and saved by a hair's breadth. Okay. He's currently recuperating. So he's safe, and I'm glad to hear it. But I've had it up to here with this Bege bastard. I'll never forgive him. Yo, Luffy versus Bege? Luffy versus Capone, gang? And this, Luffy from here on out is the meat of the conversation. I've heard everything about this plan from Peckhams himself, and I've done quite a bit of thinking on how you all should act from here. Once you hear this whole story, I knew that you would want to rescue Sanji and his entire family. I certainly feel bad for Peckhams, but it's not really the time to make an enemy of Bege. That's a good point. That is a good point. You know, Luffy has the little confused gag he has. The tea party will begin at 10 a.m. That's only about 5 hours away, bro. The tea party with all these top tiers. Big Mom is bringing top tiers from all over the underground world, from all over the world. All of Big Mom's top tiers, Jinbei said to her ministers, are the tip of the iceberg. flagnards. And then the thing here is that with those guys there, that's gonna automatically like have Big Mom and a completely and another level. Unlike the 10 of us who, starting now, are trying to make up a plan from scratch, I told you not to include us in your little schemes. You fiends, I'll expose all of this, just you wait. Bege and his crew have meticulously made preparations for this day. Sanji, Luffy, would you join forces with Bege? What? I didn't expect that. Hold on. No, go back. It says that the chapter ended. No, I missed it. I had to have missed a page. There it is. Double page spread. You might be onto something here. Well, Luffy, are you insane? Luffy, you haven't actually been taken in by Jinbei, have you? See what you did? I tell you to say, Luffy, we look at Capone in this metal panel. I'll get back to that. Look at these guys, though. You only look sick. Hold on, Luffy. We've already. Hold on. Damn it! I'm distracted by this Capone panel. You might be onto something. Luffy, are you insane? Luffy, you haven't actually been taken in by Jinbei, have you? See what did I tell you? Just what I thought he'd say. Luffy, we voted against it 4-2. I've actually already made the preparations for a meeting. Should we go meet him? Alright, let's meet with him right away. Yo, Capone, man. Come on, if we don't like the sound of it, we can just turn him down. Our objectives are slightly different after all. Northwest Whole Cake Island, Pyro Tank Pirates Hideout. So did you all... Listen to what he says! So did you off Bobbin? Did you off that nigga? Just he was taking dubs. I'm not spouting BS. The panel states, One Piece chapter 857. It states right here, so did you off Bobbin, dude? Did you off him? Dad, chill. Did you off that some gun? Chill. I don't know why that gets me so high, man. That's a sick line. Like that's gang talk right here, man. So did you off him or what? Did you off him? I don't know. That's sick, man. Indeed, whoever translated this chapter is a beast. The day that he was chasing after Blackleg, and well, the Germa are my heroes after all. Do you really think you guys gonna come in for crap? What? Did it cancel the page? No, go back. Your system is running application memory. I don't give a damn. I'll just cancel something out. iMovie's gone. I'll force quit. Hold on, I gotta read the rest of this chapter. Do you really think these guys are coming from a father? Oh man, Jinbei isn't a man who joke around something like this. Look at these dudes. Look at Vito in the back chilling. I can't even floss here. Capone's crew looks freaking sick right here. Capone is just in the middle with a huge seat, and he's just sitting here with his hands tied, like he has a cigar, man. And he's just chilling, dude. Chill. It's only logical that neither of us would want to make ourselves more enemies, given that we're both planning on opposing Big Mom. The rest all depends on Straw Hat's attitude. If he does anything to piss me off, all we gotta do is take him out right here. Yo, Capone! Dog, and the thing is that in my supernova poll, I guarantee you, because Capone just shot him. If I would have done my supernova poll 1 week later, I wonder how the results would have been. Because Capone up in this chapter, did you off that? I'm not spouting BS here, guys. I gotta freaking force quit the computer. I'm not spouting BS. He said, did you off him? Did you off him? Like, did you murder him? Like, And then the switch. I'm still stressing that the freaking panel when Nami's dialogue box pierced Sanji. That was genius by Oda, man. It really was. A couple really, really good panels in this week's chapter. Why is the lighting so bad? Let me see. But yeah. Man, holy crap, dude. This chapter just... Woo. It was like escalating the entire time because, with Luffy and Sanji starting off the chapter, that was such a beautiful moment, man. When Sanji's over here worrying about everybody else, like, we're going to take on a Yonko, and the rest of the crew is like, that's all we need to take Sanji back? That's it? Let's crash that wedding, man. Wedding Crashers Part 4. Luffy and the Straw Hat Edition. Wedding Crashers Straw Hat Edition, man. I'm so hyped for this freaking tea party, dude. It takes place at 10 a.m., 5 hours away. So they need to come up with a plan. And now they're going to be working together with Capone? With Gang? But Capone is a savage since he was a kid. Since he was a youngin'. Out there on the streets, man. Capone was a boss. Straight up. All the way from acting up until now. Holy crap. And then Jinbei, man, Alfred, he says straight up, we're going to have to team up with him. We have a similar goal here. We have a similar goal in mind. Did you off Bobbin? Did you off him? That's my favorite line of the chapter. I can't even lie. And then the whole thing with Nami and Sanji, that was great. Showing her love in her own way. That was sick. And oh man, dude, and then the entire thing with Capone was the star of this chapter, man. I can't even lie, yo. That part with the Straw Hats, like basically saying, "That's all we need to get you back, man. We'll take on the world." That was, it's like indirectly, saying that, but that was beautiful. I really love that scene. But man, dude, and then the thing with the rain in the beginning, it finally stopped raining. Like, yeah, it did. It finally stopped raining for us, man. We're seeing the sunny. But I'll tell you this: with the underground top tiers, and because Jinbei knows her crew. Jinbei's been a part of it for a long time, so Jinbei knows that there's some guys out there that are mad strong. We saw their silhouettes, man. That guy with the crooked hat and the other one with the Reaper. I was like, oh, whoa. So the Tea Party's gonna have some top tiers. And holy crap, if Capone was already planning it, and he's a part of Big Mom's crew. He's a part of Big Mom's crew, and he knows how strong all these dudes must be. And he was still planning on doing it in the middle of the midst of all of this, while the Vince Smokes and the Big Mom pirates are going at each other. Fire Tank Pirates, freaking Capone gang comes up in there, and he offs Big Mom. That's basically what he was saying. Did you off Bobbin? That was a sick line, man. But Capone, I can't even lie, he shot up in interest after this chapter. After this chapter, this man shot up, yo. He's the boss. My dude has been doing this from the get-go. From the moment he came out the womb, he already had a cigar in his mouth. The moment he came out the womb, straight up. But it makes me so interested because if Oda's doing this with Capone, that means we're going to get this with most of the supernovas. So, I mean, wow, I mean, as of this point in time, it's safe to say that besides Law, Capone is the other supernova that's a non-Straw Hat that we know the most of right now. And Capone's really, really interesting now, man. That chapter really, and the way he was sitting there at the end, like, yo, listen, the Straw Hats can join us, or they can be against us. Regardless, if he doesn't join us, we offen him. We offen him right there. But if he doesn't, we come together and we take out Big Mom. And after that, we'll off him later on down the line. That's basically what Capone said. He won't say, I don't care. I'll do this by myself, or I'll do this in a team. I don't give a damn. I really don't care. So, hey, Capone's the boss for that, man. But it's going to be interesting now with this new dynamic of Capone and Luffy working together in some undercover mission. And so now I really do think Mr. Prince is going to come back. Now, since this is going to be a sort of... now, this is in the midst of this tea party going insane, I have a strong feeling we're going to see the return of Mr. Prince, which would make me so happy, man. But a hell of a chapter. There was a lot of shocking information. I mean, all this stuff about Capone was just nailing me in the head. But man, when Jinbei said, "Would you like me to make an alliance?" I was shook. Did you off Bobbin? Holy crap, yo. Yo, this chapter was hype sauce. I can't even lie. That entire, like, it just kept building up the entire time. Great chapter, man. Oh, dude, holy crap, did you off Bobbin? Come on, yo, whoever translated this chapter is beast. But have an awesome day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Great chapter. Capone, man. Capone is officially shot up as in terms of interest as a character, man. Like, all we needed was a couple pages. All we needed. And that final page, yo, he's sitting there, yo, he just looks beast, man. He's the 11th Mongolia boss. Great chapter, man. Awesome sauce. And I really, really like this chapter, man. It was really good. Just in terms from, it was a great comeback from hiatus chapter. And then the revelation, we have 5 hours left, man, with all the other guys coming in from the underground world. We haven't seen anything yet from Big Mom's crew, man. Holy crap, I'm excited, man. You guys have an awesome day, dude. One Piece, yo, it's going down. It's going down.